Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff. Today we are reacting to the latest comeback from IVE called Heya. Some of you guys know, especially if you've been following the channel, I just saw them in concert here in LA not too long ago. I even made a video about my concert experience. If you're interested in that, I'll put it at the end of the video for you guys to be able to head over and see that. I did think there was two title tracks for this comeback, but I only see Heya, so I'm going to assume that the second song is coming later. If that is the case, we'll react to it when it comes. I shouldn't say the song, because I think the song is out. I think all the songs are out, but the music video for it. So, also one quick note about the concert experience thing. I did one for the IVE concert, I did one for the Vicha and Twice concert, and I did one for Alexa, but the Alexa one got blocked. So, because that got blocked, I'm probably not going to make any more of those for YouTube. I'll still make them for when I eventually launch the Patreon page. Like, I just went to the IVE concert. I'm going to only one of on the 7th. So, I've got other stuff coming up that I plan to do, but I don't want to waste time making a video that's going to get blocked on YouTube. So, for those of you who enjoyed those concert experiences, I apologize. I did make a community post about that. But the IVE one, still up. Feel free to check it out. Now, let's head over and check out Heya from IVE. Why do I keep pronouncing it like Heya, like it's an Outcast song? It's probably Heya. You know, like saying hello.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Pay attention. 어려부터만 모두 깨볼까. 놀라보려 더 네 심장 말야. 맘에 들어서 너 그냥 say yes 내가 너 부르면 너는 땡. 널 노리는 내 두 눈. 숨을 죽인 그 다음. 한 발 같은 내 주.
Love Liz's voice.
어둠 속 빛난 tiger eyes. 내가 준 채로 다가가. 새빨간 말로 홀려놔. 방심한 순간 clock. 우린 더 높이 하늘이 닿을 것처럼 외쳐 너를 깨워. 올려봐 노려봐 넌 내 거니까. 자 자꾸 날 보며 잠이 나. Heya 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 하늘빛을 삼킬 때야. 잠이 나. Heya 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 이미 내가 이긴 패야. 날 보며 잠이 나. Heya 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 뜨겁게 떠오르는 Heya. 벼랑 건 홀린 그 순간 봐. 잔나보낸 난 너 feel it catch up.
This is nice. I like it.
Happily ever after nope. 못 기다리는 못 돼버리는 맘이 겁 따윈 없는 척하지만 너 감히 멀어져 너 뺨이 어차피 할 일 거리 얼지자까지 또 이리 어렴 네 맘 놔주면 나도 버벅지 right now.
What if we want you to bite?
우린 더 높이 하늘에 닿을 것처럼 외쳐 너를 깨워. 올려봐 노려봐 넌 내 거니까. 자꾸 날 보며 잠이 나. Heya 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 하늘빛을 삼킬 때야. 잠이 나. Heya 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 이미 내가 이긴 패야. 잠이 나. Heya 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 뜨겁게 떠오르는 Heya. 벼랑 건 홀린 그 순간 봐. 잔나보낸 난 너 feel it catch up. 더블게 타올라 뜨거워도 좋으니 더 높게 숨어도 넌 내
Gorgeous vocals.
깊은 어둠이 짙은 구름이 또 긴 밤아래 널 감출 테니 chew and swallow get ready for it baby. Listen when I say yeah yeah yeah. 자꾸 날 보며 잠이 나. Heya 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 하늘빛을 삼킬 때야. 잠이 나. Heya 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 이미 내가 이긴 패야. 잠이 나. Heya 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 뜨겁게 떠오르는 Heya. 벼랑
All right, so really enjoyed this song. So there's I have not seen a single IVE song that I dislike. The closest was Kitsch, and it grew on me. I still would say it's my least favorite song from them, but I don't dislike it. This song, I'm trying to think where I would slot this in terms of my favorite IVE tracks. I would definitely put it after I like Love Dive and I Am and 11. Actually, it might be above 11. I'm not sure. It's right in that range. So it's like top 5 for me, somewhere in there. Especially amongst title tracks. So really nice. The one complaint I have is that my bias is Gull. And she's like barely noticeable in this video. You saw her one time in the very beginning, not the very beginning, but like shortly after the very beginning, where she's like barely at the bottom of your screen. You can see her head, like her face, but just barely. And then you see her at the dance break. That's it. Like, where's my girl? Anyway. Liz, her vocals were really the star in this one. I know One Young sounded great. I know Eugen sounded great, but Liz was the star of this one for me. Message wise, I'm not really sure, because I'm getting a lot of like Korean culture type of references that I'm probably not going to understand. And I'm overall getting a kind of like this vibe of empowerment, right? Because they keep talking about, you know, luring you in and they'll devour you in one bite. Now, that seems to be, to me, in the vein of kind of like attracting possibly a lover or something like that. But, you know, being the dominant one, and I don't know. I normally have a better idea of what a song is truly about after the first listen. This one is not one of those. Like I said, overall it seems to be about confidence, self-empowerment, with that subcontext of, you know, being the dominant person in a pursuing relationship. Whether I'm right or wrong, I'm not sure. But we're going to listen to it again. I'm going to point out a few things that I noticed. And yeah, we'll talk about it again after that. Alright, so we're starting with like a makeup compact. I'm not really sure if there's a significance there or if they just thought it was artistic. But the clasp, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a pearl or the sun or the moon. I don't know, but I think it's relevant later.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay, so we have some traditional type of Eastern Asian artwork already here. And we've got the pipe, which, oh, what character normally has this type of pipe? So there's quite a few references, and I can't think of one specific one, but I know, I want to say the deity Ginbu, but that's from Japan. And also, I play Final Fantasy XIV, and there's a boss in one of the dungeons that has this type of pipe as well, and uses it as a weapon. But I can't even recall the name of that boss, so I can't even make that reference. But yeah, there's some obvious cultural artwork here.
Pay attention.
Okay, we're paying attention. I'm trying anyway. Okay, I like this from a production standpoint. Whether this was authentic, uh, being able to visualize her breath, or whether it was CGI added in, I don't know. But her lyric is already saying, "Should I break this icy heart?" And you have that icy breath escape. Uh, nice little hand fan here. See, okay, so I was about to ask, I'm not sure if she's talking about her own heart being icy, like should I break my own icy heart, out of the ice and so that I can feel again, or if she's talking about like someone else's heart, like should I break your heart out of the ice? And then she clarifies in the very next line, "Yes, I mean your startled heart." And then I like this line too, because when I call you, it's freeze tag. We have all this ice imagery here, and then the person shattering the ice. We've already talked about shattering the icy heart. And if you've ever played freeze tag as a kid, I guess you could play it as an adult too, but it's a kid's game. You run around and, if you tag somebody, they have to freeze in place. And so she's basically saying, like, once I wake up your heart and I'm touching you, or, I've caught you, basically, you're going to be frozen and you're mine to do with what I want.
Remember.
Liz. More ice here. So tiger eye shining in the darkness. So one thing about tigers in general is we know they're predators, right? They're big cats. But in most East Asian cultures, they symbolize either strength, power in general. Power doesn't have to mean physical strength, but it usually does. But it can also mean, political power, whatever. But tigers also symbolize predators, guardians even. I know in Korean culture, you'll often see, especially in some of the older dynasties, you'll see tiger statues guarding tombs. I know the white tiger is the guardian of the West in East Asian cultures. In Japanese culture, the white tiger that guards the West his name is Byako, but I don't know what it is in Korea. But anyway, so I'm not sure from this line, are we talking about the tiger that stalks their prey? And the predator? And I think we are, because as we move on, we get more of that type of reference. But it could also be, a tiger, watching and protecting from but the gist of this video, like I said, seems to be about empowerment and going on the attack, so to speak. So it seems like this is them talking about stalking, not like creeper stalking. Anyway, whatever. The cute little artwork here. Well, not that, but cute too. Why not? This. I thought that was cool. I'm assuming that's supposed to be the tiger. But also, is this white dot supposed to be the moon? Because we've got some crescent moons here. And then I'm not sure what this is. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be the sun, Earth maybe. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws here. Okay, I didn't notice that. The tiger is climbing up the mountain here. That cute little cartoon tiger. Okay, and over here we have, since it's dark, I assume this is the moon, but it's like the sun is in the moon almost. Approaching while in disguise. I'm reminded of a Korean folktale, but I'll save it for now. Also, with the camera work and the CGI, this is really cool. Like, Rey, with her hand movements, are basically like tiger claws. Hold on, actually, there's a still shot. Yeah, literally, like, she's making claw motions, and it's like icy tiger claw marks are being spread, across the screen. And every time she moves her hands, that effect is applied. So I thought that was really cool. And also, I didn't notice this at first, but it's like she's done this and it's blurred out and layered. This isn't just her with both of her arms making the motions. Like, it's almost like a time lapse type of deal. And then we got claw the moment you let your guard down. Yeah, so, I pounce. I go in for the kill. I go for the attack as soon as you get comfortable, as soon as you let that guard down. One young, beautiful voice. Yeah, because you're mine. Right there. That's like the only time we see go. Also, hold on. Imagery. Okay, well, this is great too, because that's literally what I was talking about. She's in the center, but she's like at the bottom of the screen, so you can barely notice her at first. A fun little face from Eugen over there on the left. But right, okay, so we've got this has to be the sun, because we're going into the darkness. And then, yeah, so we've got, it's like Eugen's holding the sun there. Maybe that was the moon, and then we've got the sun. I don't know. Time to swallow you in a bite. Already my victory. Nice. Like, it's been predetermined. Wait, what did that say? To the blazing sun rising up. Okay. The moment you're enchanted, I'll bite. So we're going back to that theme about, letting your guard down. I'm going to claw, I'm going to pounce, attack, whatever. I'm gonna take you down in one bite. I'll swiftly catch it.
Keep it up.
Okay, so now we have, I think this is like, what is the term for, not a furry, but so like a human and an animal hybrid? Like, I know there was a show at one point here in the West called Animorphs, but that was a different thing. There's actually a mythological name for these creatures, and I don't know what it is, but it's basically, that's what we're getting here, is the image of these human tiger hybrids. And then again, is this supposed to be the sun or the moon? Because if you look at the whole thing, see, I don't know traditional Korean artwork. So if you look at the whole thing, it looks like the moon. But if you look at the inside, it just looks like the sun. And they're talking about happily ever after? Nah. Like, we ain't about that life. We about going for the kill, baby. This is our time. This is our world. We got more ice theme. Hold on. That has some sort of significance too. Because now it's like you've snuffed out. Maybe that is supposed to be the sun then. Because once they've like grabbed the sun, now it's icy and cold. Don't pretend to be fearless. Like, I want you to fear me, baby. Like, have a healthy fear of this woman right here. That's right, baby. Come closer and closer. It's like Little Red Riding Hood. Like, I promise I won't eat you. Nice chest bounce from Eugen there. there was more artwork there. Okay, so we have a bunch of tigers basically chasing each other around what I'm going to assume is the sun. And the choreo keeps having like a sunrise as well. That's an interesting shot here. Not the chew and swallow line. This. It's like she's... I thought she was crying at first, but it's like she's melting.
Ready for a baby. Listen when I say
traditional Korean dress there. Not like a dress, but like attire. Ooh, hold up, that was cool too. This shot of Ray. Wait, is that right? No, that's not Ray. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, the point is, she literally has the light emanating from her mouth. So the moment you're enchanted, I'll bite. So we've got that line again, but it's like she's the embodiment of the light and the sun, most likely. Okay, so it looks like this here was supposed to represent the sun. Okay, so I mentioned that a Korean folktale came to my mind, and I don't know many of them, but I know a little bit about this one. And this one, what's coming to my mind, and I don't know if it has anything to do with this, is, what was it called? Like the brother and sister who became the moon and the sun, or something like that. Anyway, it's essentially a story where there was a tiger in the story also, and I guess the mom of the brother and sister went out. I don't know if she was hunting, gathering, I don't know. But tiger ate her, dressed up in her clothes, came back, and knocked on the brother and sister's door. They looked outside and saw that what they thought was a tiger. Obviously, they were right. The little disguise didn't pay off. So they ran, the tiger chased them. In that story, though, pretty sure the tiger died. I don't remember. But that's like the folklore for how the moon and sun were created, because as the brother and sister were running, they climb up a tree and they're praying to be able to escape the tiger, and they get turned the brother sun and sister moon, and then the girl is afraid of the darkness, and so they basically switch places and the girl becomes the sun. And we have a lot of like the female in this video being the sun, and a lot of that imagery and the shining really bright. In that folklore, I believe not the reason, but like one of the other story beats there is that she's also really shy, which is why the sun shines so brightly. So because she doesn't want to be seen in the daytime. So that, I don't know that the shyness theme goes with this video, but the shining really brightly part does. And also we see this constant theme with light and dark here. Just another quick thing about the most myths that involve people or like humans that become sun and moon, or deities that represent sun and moon. We see things like the eclipse, and it's like when the sun catches the moon. So we have a similar concept here where they're representing themselves as the tigers, but also as the sunlight, and they're, the whatever they're chasing, they're trying to like freeze in place, so to speak, and they're gonna devour it. And it's like the sun devouring the moon. Again, I don't know if that has anything to actually do with this, but because there was so much like cultural artwork here, I thought it would be at least semi-relevant to talk about. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is one of those that I definitely do not have a clear-cut interpretation of, other than I think it's about them, being strong, powerful, and confident in themselves. All right, guys, that's the reaction for Heya from IVE. Really liked this one. Curious to see what they have coming up. I know the producers for this song, and I think for the other song that we'll have a video, if I recall that there was another video coming. They mentioned that they described this song as a, quote, cunt quake. So, what do you guys think? On a magnitude scale of 0 to 10.0, how heavy was the cunt quake? Alright guys, thanks for checking this one out. Take care of yourselves. Get out of here. I'll catch you for the next one.